In this video we're going to talk about row height and column width when discussing tables in Microsoft Word. Generally, after you put in a table, you're going to want to adjust each cell size, and the cell is made up either of a row height or the column width. So there's a couple different ways to do this. First thing you need to do is be in the row or the column that you want to adjust. In this case, I'm in row 1, column 1. I'm going to come on up here. I'm in my table tools. If you'll notice at the top, the yellow table tools right here. And within this, you have design and layout. I'm going to choose the layout tab. And right here in the middle, you'll see cell size. And this top option here is your row height. So I can increase, and this is done in inches. So right now I'm at a ½ inch. I can keep going, make it a full inch if I'd like. And your column width right here, this is a little tricky because if you adjust your column width, your entire table will shrink. So if you notice right here, I'm in cell 1 and I'm going to shrink this down. Take a look. So if I bring it down to 1.5 inches, this column 1 is now 1.5 inches, but you'll notice the whole table, if I circle it, is not the same size, and you'll have a gap over here. So rather than doing that, I'll undo it here, Control Z. Rather than shrinking the columns this way, if you want to adjust the columns, you can do it manually by clicking on the actual line, and you can slide the columns over to however you would like. So it kind of gets a little tricky adjusting the columns. The row height's a little bit easier. And last but not least is the distribute columns, or distribute rows. And basically what this means is now I have these columns, and they're not exactly even. So rather than trying to measure it, what I can do is I can click off to the left, and that should select my entire row. And I come right up here and I choose distribute columns, and what that does is it automatically adjusts the columns going across. Now it only did it for this particular row. If I select the entire table by choosing this little square in the top left corner and then click it, it automatically aligns going across. So that's distribute columns. You can also do distribute rows, which I just clicked, and now everything's even. It's just a fast way to make everything even.